Are you spending more on subscriptions than you realize? In today's digitalized world, subscriptions have become a common part of our daily lives. They're convenient and often essential, but they can also quietly drain our wallets if not managed properly. That's why it's crucial to regularly review and cancel unnecessary subscriptions. It's about saving money, yes, but also about decluttering our digital lives. So, are you ready to take control and start making wise decisions about your subscriptions? Let's start our countdown and learn how to better manage our subscriptions. Starting at number 10, the first step is to identify all your subscriptions. It's a bit like spring cleaning, except we're dusting off your bank statement instead of your bookshelf. From Netflix to your favorite fitness app, these seemingly small monthly payments can quickly add up, and before you know it, they're eating a significant chunk out of your budget. It's not just entertainment though. Software subscriptions, like that design tool you got for a one-off project, or the cloud storage that's barely used, can often fly under the radar. You might be surprised to find out just how many services you're subscribed to. It's a digital spider web, and you're the fly. So, roll up those sleeves, dive into your bank statements or credit card bills, and make a list. Knowledge is power after all. Once identified, it's time to evaluate. At number 9, we have evaluating the usage of your subscriptions. Now this is where the rubber meets the road. It's time to take a deep dive into each of your subscriptions. Ask yourself, am I really using this service enough to justify the cost? Consider how often you use the service. Is it daily, weekly, or just once in a blue moon? Then, think about the value you derive from it. Does it enhance your life, or is it just draining your wallet? For instance, if you've got a movie streaming service but you only watch 2 movies a month, it might be more cost-effective to rent or buy those movies instead. Also, consider if there are cheaper or free alternatives that serve the same purpose. For example, you might be paying for a music streaming service, but could you get the same music on a free platform with ads? After evaluation, it's time for some hard decisions. Coming in at number 8, cancel any underutilized subscriptions. Here's the thing, folks. We often subscribe to services with the best of intentions, but as time goes on, we might find ourselves not using these services as much as we thought we would. That's money down the drain every month and it adds up. So, how do we tackle this? Start by reviewing your bank and credit card statements. Identify any recurring charges for services you're not fully utilizing. Next, it's decision time. Do you see real value in keeping these services? If not, it's time to let them go. The process of canceling subscriptions varies, but often it's as simple as a few clicks on the service provider's website or a quick phone call. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar earned. You could be surprised at the potential savings. With the unnecessary out of the way, let's look at optimizing the remaining ones. At number 7, it's time to optimize the remaining subscriptions. Now that we've pared down our list, let's make the most of what we've chosen to keep. One of the simplest ways to optimize your subscriptions is to consider sharing costs with family or friends. Many subscription services offer family or group plans that allow multiple users to access the service at a reduced cost per person. Another strategy is to assess whether you're truly making the most of your current plan. Could a cheaper plan serve your needs just as well? For example, if you're subscribed to a music streaming service but only listen a few hours a week, you might not need the premium ad-free version. Or perhaps you can take advantage of loyalty discounts or rewards. Some companies offer these to long-term subscribers, so it's worth checking out. Remember, the goal here is not just to save money, but to ensure you're getting the most value from your subscriptions. Now let's move on to the next step, setting reminders. Number 6 is all about setting reminders for renewals. Now why is this important? Because folks, nothing stings quite as much as an unwanted charge popping up on your bank statement. And with the increasingly digital world we live in, these unwanted charges often come from forgotten subscription renewals. Let's say you signed up for a monthly service thinking you'd cancel after trying it out for a while. But life happened, you got busy, and before you know it, you're automatically billed for another month. That's where setting reminders can save the day. By marking the renewal dates on your calendar or setting alerts on your phone, you can take control of your subscriptions. No more surprise charges, no more unnecessary costs. You're in the driver's seat, deciding whether you want to continue with the service or not. Remember, staying on top of your renewals is key to managing your subscriptions effectively. Reminders set, let's dive into the world of free trials. Number 5 is a cautionary tale. Be wary of free trials. It's all too easy to be lured in by the prospect of a free trial period. After all, who doesn't love something for nothing? But here's where the trap is laid. When you sign up for these trials, you often have to provide payment details up front. And how many times have we all clicked agree without reading the fine print? That's where the gotcha moment comes in. If you forget to cancel before the trial period ends, you'll find yourself charged for a service you may not want or need. It's a classic case of out of sight, out of mind, and before you know it, you're paying for a gym membership you never use, or a magazine subscription you never read. So remember, be vigilant. Set reminders to cancel the trial before it ends. Don't let the allure of free trials turn into an unwanted expense. Free trials mastered, let's look at an often forgotten aspect. Number 4 on our list is checking for duplicate services. Now you may be wondering, what's a duplicate service? Well, think about it this way. Do you have more than one music streaming service or perhaps multiple movie streaming platforms? If so, you're likely paying for duplicate services. These are services that essentially offer the same content but come with separate costs. It's a common trap to fall into, especially with the growing number of subscription services available today. But here's the good news, it's totally avoidable. Start by listing all your subscriptions. Next, identify any services that overlap in terms of the content they provide. You may find that you're subscribed to 2 or even 3 services that all offer the same movies or music. Once you've identified these duplicates, decide which one offers the best value for you. Consider factors like cost, content variety, and user experience. Then confidently cancel the other. You'll be surprised by how much you can save. Duplicates eliminated, it's time for our top 3. Our number 3 is a big decision, choosing between annual and monthly subscriptions. It's the age-old question of commitment versus flexibility. Opting for an annual subscription often comes with a significant discount, making it a cost-effective choice if you're certain about the service's value to you. It's like getting a few months free every year. However, a monthly subscription grants you greater flexibility. If your needs or financial situation change, you can easily adjust or cancel your subscription without losing too much. It's like taking a test drive every month. But remember, it's not just about saving money but also about the value you get from a service. If a service is essential to you, an annual subscription might be the best choice. On the other hand, a monthly subscription might be more suitable if you're still testing the waters. Decisions made, we're on to our penultimate tip. Number 2 on our countdown is setting a budget for subscriptions. This step is crucial, yet often overlooked. Having a budget helps you stay on top of your finances and prevents overspending. It's easy to underestimate the cumulative cost of multiple subscriptions. Everything from streaming services, digital newspapers, to gym memberships, it all adds up. So, how do you go about setting this budget? Start by determining how much you're willing and able to spend each month on subscriptions. Then, categorize your subscriptions based on their importance. Essentials come first, followed by conveniences, and finally, luxuries. This way you know where to make cuts if needed. Remember, the goal here is not to deprive yourself of the things you enjoy, but to ensure that your subscriptions are providing value and not draining your finances. And with that, we've reached the end of our second tip. Budget set, we've reached our number 1 tip. And finally, our number 1 tip is to regularly review your subscriptions. It's easy to set them up and forget about them, but this can lead to unnecessary costs over time. As our lifestyles change, so do our needs and interests. A magazine you loved a year ago may no longer hold your attention. A streaming service you subscribed to for a particular show might be redundant once you've finished the series. Therefore, it's crucial to take time every few months to go through your list of subscriptions. Evaluate each one. Is it still serving its purpose? Is it worth the cost? Are there better, more cost-effective alternatives available? Regular reviews not only help you keep track of your expenses, but also ensure that you're getting the most value for your money. It's a proactive step towards financial responsibility and savvy consumption. With regular reviews, you're on your way to better managing your subscriptions. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar earned.